temperature swings, and we've got more of those to come. Yeah.
Precisely.
Exactly. The beatings will continue until morale improves. That is my favorite line. And that's kind of what it feels like over here, too, as we transition from that winter season to spring season here in the next couple of weeks, if you will. Outside this morning, traffic-wise, nothing to impact other than some wind. If you're going to be taking any of the bridges, by the way, beware of that. We've got gusts already at 30 miles an hour right out of the south this morning. And look what that's done to temperatures. Already in the upper 40s. It feels like spring. It smells like spring outside this morning. And we're headed for mid-50s this afternoon. This cold front that will end the warmth not going to arrive until we get to early tomorrow morning. So because of that, we're not going to really start to feel the impacts from this next winter storm in terms of the ice or snow threat until we get to Thursday. Winter weather advisory for us here in the Quad Cities, and that's for light snow accumulations and a light glaze of some ice, especially as we get towards tomorrow morning. And then further south, you've got a winter storm warning through Galesburg, just to the east of Burlington again. We're having deja vu because this is exactly like the last storm system we had, where light snow in the Quad Cities, heavier as you go to the south and to the east. So let's time out what's coming in and when it's going to fall here. Rain this afternoon. This is 11 o'clock. You can see widespread showers. That'll become a steadier rain as we head into the evening commute. No concerns about any of this freezing for tonight's commute because temperatures are going to be in the 50s. The pavement will absorb that heat and delay any onset of freezing rain until well after the evening commute. Here we are at 9 o'clock. You've got some freezing rain up here to the north and to the west, but just plain old rain for most of us here. And then temperatures will fall overnight. So could there be some slick spots tomorrow morning? Definitely, but I don't think it's going to be a widespread issue because look at the big gap we've got in any further freezing rain or sleet falling. It's actually going to dry out a little bit. So my main concern, again, is tomorrow afternoon because that's when you see that snow working up from the south, and it'll be widespread, especially Quad Cities points to the southeast through the early afternoon. We'll taper that snow down near the evening commute tomorrow, but we'll still be feeling some impacts then. How much are we going to have to get rid of this time? Again, it's very similar to what we saw with the last winter storm. Light amounts here in the Quad Cities, barely nothing to the north and west. Heavier amounts as you get towards Princeton, Kewanee, Galesburg. That's where you could be piling up 4 to 6 inches, and then even more as you head down into central Illinois. So let's go over the timing again for this. So rain begins at noon. We're in the green until about 6, 7 o'clock this evening because that's when we could start to see that mix of some sleet, some freezing rain, and that will continue through the morning tomorrow. So we'll keep that yellow for minor impacts. Dry out temporarily here around 9. And then by noon, here comes the steadier snow that will cause more moderate impacts into tomorrow afternoon. That snow tapering off, you see, right about 8 o'clock or so. What type of snow are we expecting? Well, initially, with temperatures very close to freezing, it's going to be the wet, heavy snow. But as we get towards the end of the event into tomorrow evening, it will be that light, fluffy snow. So a little bit of everything coming in with this system. So we'll go from 50s today to 20s tomorrow, bounce those temperatures around into the weekend through the 30s, and then jump again into the 50s by Sunday. Another very similar system to this one coming in for early next week that'll give us another round of rain and some snow.